taxpayers, you're back with MrTaxes.ca with special guests and our special co-host. Make sure and tune in weekly Wednesday mornings, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon Central. Remember to subscribe and remember to smash, bash, and kick it in the you-know-what with that like button if you want more videos like this. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning. Looks like we're live.
I think we are. Sorry, everybody. We're a couple minutes late. Jesse and I started chatting about marketing tips and just got carried away. But I'm excited to share these today.
It happens. I'm excited too. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, every week. So this is our weekly, what do we call it? The Dollar Tax Club Side Hustle for Your Side Hustle webinar, where we bring you all the tips and tricks for affiliate marketers and those in the industry that are looking for referrals, looking for a system. We have one that we've created, which we know works with mortgage brokers. It's been working since 2006. But now we've just added some fuel to the fire with the industry, more or less the direct NOA services or third party through the different platforms like Filogix, Newton, and Boss with M3 Group and Mortgage Alliance. CRA hasn't changed the rules. They're just clamping down on the rules. I guess things got a little rampant and they didn't like the way things were operating. So they decided to switch it up a bit, which opens the doors for our affiliate program. So if you're a mortgage broker listening in, stay tuned, grab your notepad. You're going to get lots of information. The most important thing you want to pay attention to, though, is just the link to get signed up, and then we'll walk you through the whole process, but you'll get a sneak preview here today. What types of tips and tricks, etc., are you looking at sharing today, Jess?
Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about Facebook marketing tips, get a little bit into some stuff that you can do as a mortgage broker to attract more people to your page, and just a couple little, tips.
Tips. That's why they call them tips.
Yeah.
Simple stuff. And you know what I love about your tips, Jesse, is they're not too elaborate. They're laid out very simple for the average person to get started. You know, a mortgage broker that's new in the industry that has lots of social media marketing expertise, not a problem for them. But on the converse, a mortgage broker that's been in the industry for years, 10 plus years, this social media and marketing stuff sneaks up on you. I know because I'm in that demographic. And we were fortunate enough to adapt, online signatures and working remote with clients before the pandemic. So we were ready for it. But a lot of brokers got left behind. And brokers are getting left behind every day if they don't get up to speed on all of this social media marketing, for example, Facebook marketing, which you're going to elaborate on a bit today. So the agenda every week, we have a little bit of stuff that you're going to learn. So today it's Facebook marketing. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that we include with our affiliate program, which costs absolutely nothing to sign up. What does that cost?
Zero.
Absolutely nothing. A lot of brokers ask, well, what does it cost, etc. Really, bottom line is we actually pay you as a broker that refers us clients. So we pay 20% referral fee on the first year of business with that client. So if they sign up and they haven't filed last year and they file again next year in January, you get paid twice. So it's 20% of our revenue we pay out as a commission on our affiliate program. That's, I think, the main one for brokers. The second one is, we have access to all your clients' documents, and we just get an authorization letter from the client that they're working with you as a broker, and voila, we get every document you need for them. We're going to do a little intro about Jesse and ourselves here at Mr. Taxes. As always, tip, tax jokes, some motivational stuff. Try and keep it light in between so it's not too boring. And then a little bit of follow-up and Q&A at the end. So let's get it rolling here.
Let's get into it.
So webinar number 24. We come to you every Wednesday. So the email that you'll get a follow-up to this webinar, or the one you got when you signed up for the webinar here, you'll have a link to sign up for all the future webinars. I think you have to reverse opt-out, an inverted reverse opt-out sign up, if that makes sense. No, it doesn't. I just made that up, but a little bit tricky. But if you're on the email list and you don't want to be on, just click unsubscribe. Don't call us and bitch and complain. Simple. Unsubscribe if you don't like the stuff we're bringing you. If you like it, hey, just stay tuned in every Wednesday. If you can't make it Wednesday mornings, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Central, just jump on our YouTube page. Pretty simple. Get on the YouTube page and watch all the past webinars. If there's something real specific, though, that you're looking for example, how to sign up, how to get your affiliate link, how do referrals get sent back to you, just set up a phone call with us or give us a shout. Pretty straightforward. So webinar number 24. So our company backdated to Trademark's backdated to 1984, so right out of high school, got the nickname Mr. Taxes, started doing tax returns on weekends and evenings in the high school cafeteria in the spring when everybody got their T4 slips for working summer jobs. I was actually a friend, Pasquale DeGrazia, Pat DeGrazia, lived on Prince of Wales Drive. I think it was around the 1400 block of Prince of Wales in Ottawa. He was a tailor, became head tailor in Ottawa, serving, the high net worth community, building custom suits back in the 80s. But he called me Mr. Taxes, and that's where the nickname was coined, and hence the trademark, the business name, and the rest is where we're at today. Had a few changes along the way. If you watched the previous webinars, you've heard all about it. But I want to get more into the tips today, Jesse. I'm excited about this stuff today.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into a little bit of algorithm, which doesn't sound fun, but I'll try and explain why it's important.
Yes. So a little bit about Jesse and Next Level.
Yeah. So I've been an online entrepreneur since 2016. I've specialized in digital marketing and helping businesses grow, putting systems and processes together, automations, lead generation. Done a lot of coaching and consulting for different business owners. And through my years, I've picked up on a few things. And today I'm going to share a few of those things with you guys. So Rob, you just let me know, is that what we're diving into right now, or you got something else you want to cover first?
I don't know. The slides are always a surprise. So tax joke of the week, happiness is when debits equal credits. That's the excitement we get here in the office. But the same on the tax side, our goal is to get taxes down to zero. A lot of our corporate clients don't pay any more personal income tax or strategies that the high net worth demographic use. I've learned these strategies being life insurance licensed and technically financial planner, but life insurance license and securities license on the mutual fund side as well. We have a national brokerage on the insurance and the investment side. We're happy when the balance is zero on the personal income tax. Corporate owners have strategies they can employ to get all of their retained earnings out of the corporation tax free. So if you're at the point where you're thinking of incorporating, reach out to us and we can get you on that path to paying zero income tax. But when software now, when the debits don't equal the credits, we pull our hair out because we can't get through to the tech department on QuickBooks Online, etc. But for the most part, that's what I love about accounting. It's black and white. If things balance, you're in business and you move on to the next step. Pretty simple. We offer bookkeeping, we offer payroll services, etc. And again, if you're a mortgage broker, just go to this link, dollartaxclub.ca/affiliates. This is for mortgage brokers to sign up for our affiliate program. If you're watching live here, just reach out to us at the end of the webinar, put something in the chat, say, hey, can you reach out to me? Put your contact info in and we'll reach out. So what is our affiliate program? There's three main components of it. It's always everybody's favorite radio station, right? WIFM. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? So as a client, we're going to lay out what's in it for you as a client. As a mortgage broker, what's in it for the mortgage broker? I know with the NOA services being in essence shut down across the board, there's still opportunity to get documents for clients. The Canada Revenue just wants it done a certain way, and they're really clamping down on it. So we'll cover a bit of that today. And then what's in it for the Dollar Tax Club? So the Dollar Tax Club, in essence, is mrtaxes.ca. It's our marketing platform. We're licensed across Canada, every province and territory except Quebec. We've been incorporated since 2008. We're on the Canadian Franchise Association. We're looking for more clients as well. And this affiliate or referral program is just doing that, is just helping bring more clients on board for us and wrapping a fence around clients for you as a mortgage broker, as a financial planner, insurance agent, investment agent, realtor. We can help wrap that fence around you because our CRM tracks who the advisor is in each one of those categories. So we'll jump into it a bit, Jesse, and then you can take it away. So what's in it for clients, Jesse?
What's in it for clients is, one, they get their complimentary tax review, which is definitely one of the main components that I'm always excited about because I love just supporting people, helping people, and seeing what we can do. And anytime we can help a client win, then life is good. So that's that. They also get discount on services. So if they're, everyone out there in Canada has to or is supposed to do their taxes. Don't have to, I guess, but you're supposed to. So, why not get a discount and why not have people who know what they're looking for and know how to minimize tax do that for you? So not only do you get a potential refund back from your previous 10 years, not only do you get discount on services, but you get to stay up on top of where you're supposed to be with your taxes every single year, and fast track documents. So, you know, one of the things, this is not only for mortgage, but as a client, one of the things that I've always run into is when I'm going to buy a new vehicle or something like that. You know, that being self-employed, they always ask for 2 years NOAs and stuff like that. I don't just carry that around with me. So what I do is I call Rob and I say, hey, Rob, can I get those NOAs? I'm just looking at a new vehicle and they're asking for it. Within 2 minutes, it's in my inbox, and you know, it's just super handy. So there's plenty of other reasons, but that's just one that I've run into in the past.
Yeah, with the documents, if a client is already a client, our turnaround time with Filogix was 30 minutes. We were doing 30,000 plus document orders a month for Filogix, and we had a 30-minute turnaround time, and we accomplished that 99.9% of the time. The uptime, the only time we were down is if CRA site was down or there was technical issues, but we had enough staff on to keep those documents flowing. We could cut that time down to actually about 4 or 5 minutes if it's already a client, because we don't have to get the authorization form signed. We don't have to log into CRA. We don't have to download all the documents. Every client of ours, it's already a client. We already have those documents on our internal server. So those documents, very easy for us to grab them right away. It's pretty much as fast as you calling us and saying, can we have the documents? We can have them in your inbox before you can say, Bob's your tax guy. That's, you know, pretty much how fast we can do it. There's a few hoops we have to jump through to get you set up as an affiliate. But once you're an affiliate, this referral program, if you start onboarding clients, and the other thing about this is for brokers, you can use it as a lead generation tool, offering tax reviews that we provide. We do all the work. And now if that person that comes through one of the portals, one of the links that we provide you with, if they don't have a mortgage broker and they own a home, who do you think they're getting referred back to? They're getting referred back to you as the broker, right? If they don't have an insurance person, they get referred back to the insurance advisor that referred that client. So this affiliate program goes across the board for all spectrums of the financial services. What's in it for mortgage brokers? So we talked about it a little bit. I like the referral commissions, because before we started this program, we happened on to a lot of clients in the network marketing industry and affiliate marketing industry, and they were offering us the ability to put links on our website for their products and services. Business coaches, network marketing advertisers, agencies, website design people said, hey, you have a big following of clients. You can put this link on your website, and every time somebody signs up for one of our services, you get paid. So that's what we've done ourselves. That's what Jesse's helped set up. Maybe a little bit about how that works, Jess.
So yeah, it's we're talking about the referral commissions and just how the back works.
For brokers. I mean, we don't have to go into the tech. We'll finish off this slide and what's in it for us, and we'll go into the tech demo today.
Yeah, so for the brokers, the referral commissions, the way that it's tracked is as long as you use your custom coded affiliate link, which, if you watch any of the previous webinars that we've done, we pretty much walk you through how to get that. It's really simple, takes 2 minutes, costs nothing. But what you do is you just send that link to any prospect or client that you have. As long as they go through that, everything is tracked, automatic payment. Nobody has to do anything manual. Whatever those people go through and whatever they decide to purchase, whether it's tax services or bookkeeping services or corporate services or personal, whatever, it doesn't matter. All of it is tracked back to you and automatically paid back to you. I don't know what else to say about it. It's pretty basic. You don't have to do anything.
That reminds me of that old song, Sexomatic Automatic. When you said that. But for brokers that, don't have the skills or the technical abilities to create Facebook headers, LinkedIn headers, your social media channels are very important to keep sharp and polished. When people go and search you out, you'd be surprised how many mortgage brokers we go on their LinkedIn page and they don't even have a header or a banner set up. Same with Facebook. How many brokers we reach out to because they've expressed interest. We call them and it goes directly to voicemail, and you leave a voicemail and they don't call back for 2 days. If somebody's looking for a mortgage and they need one pretty quick because they're not happy with the bank and they call you, you should be answering the phone. You know, don't let it go to voicemail because it makes it sound like you're busy and cool. They're going to pick up the phone now and they're going to go online and find somebody else in 20 seconds. So one of the things that we're offering before we are June 22nd, just to kill the evergreen experience here, Jess, Alicia in our marketing department that does all our social media. She does these webinars. She does the PowerPoints. She does all our social media headers. She's has made the offer, of course, on our dime, but that's okay. She's offered her time, and of course she is on the payroll, but to prepare either your LinkedIn or Facebook social media headers. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say she'll do both. Your Facebook and LinkedIn headers, if you don't have one or you want to get one touched up, for anybody who joins our affiliate program before the end of June, for the next 10 brokers that sign up. So I'm just going to post the link here in the chat area. And if you're on the replay on YouTube, it is dollartaxclub.ca/mortgage. And that's going to come up later as well in the webinar here, but you got to wait till the end, or if you're on YouTube, you can fast forward to the end and get it if you want to sign up. You know, if it's June 30th at 11:59, you know, get in before the deadline, and we will, you know, get those social media headers designed for you. We'll give you a couple samples, work with you a little bit on them, get them finalized, and you get them up and posted. I'm just going to let you finish off here. So discounted services, Jess, what kind of discounts we have for brokers?
Basically, anyone who's partnered with us through the affiliate program, we want to go the extra mile and make sure that you're going to be happy with all your services. And essentially, Rob and Mr. Taxes, they said, we're going to just go out on a limb and say, you know, we're going to offer the best prices that nobody can beat.
Yeah, 40% off January. So we have a 40, 30, 20, 10 rule for everybody that's on our affiliate program or members of the Dollar Tax Club. So when you share your affiliate link with a potential client, they'll sign up for our services. In January, we give everybody a 40% discount if they sign their documents and pay for the services in January for their income tax. If they don't pay by the end of January, they get a notification, they get a countdown timer. February 1st, that discount drops to 30%. In March, give you 3 guesses what it drops to, and the first 2 don't count. Drops to 20, and then everybody gets the standard year-round 10% discount on all of our services. But as a first-time person signing up for the Dollar Tax Club, it's guaranteed 30%. So that will stay in effect all year long and until the next year kicks in. So that's the type of discounts we offer. We all know that it costs 20 to 30% of your gross margins to bring on new clients. And this referral program over the past couple of years has paid off. It's paid off in dividends. So we can afford to give that back in commissions and discounts because we do offer other services. We do offer insurance and investment services. So this is one of our lead generation tools. And Jesse's going to talk about some of those tools later. So just real quickly, what's in it for us? And then Jesse's going to jump into some tips and tricks here on the social media side, Facebook specifically today. But for us, it's important for us to keep clients compliant, because if clients aren't compliant, our licenses are in jeopardy. So just like the other NOA services that were offside, I believe some of them had their licenses suspended. I can't confirm that, and I don't wish that upon anybody because it's gut-wrenching when you go to log into your account. Could you imagine as a mortgage broker logging into your Filogix account or Boss account and it's been shut off and you don't know why, and you can't get a hold of somebody to turn it back on, and you don't believe you've done anything wrong? You know, that's one of the reasons why we stick to accounting and financial services. Mortgage brokers stick to mortgage brokering. Jesse sticks to marketing. That's his expertise. I don't touch Kartra with a 10-foot pole. That's our back-end software that Jesse specializes in. You know, I'll go in to look around, and I'm actually afraid to touch anything. If I break it, I know I'll hear about it. But that's our number one goal is, you know, minimizing tax, maximizing wealth, and keeping clients compliant. So we send out reminders. Everybody on our client list, they get notifications. Here's one example. One of the things we do at the end of tax season, we'll get a verbal from a client if they don't have all their documents into us by deadline. We will file the return before deadline, for example, April 30th for personal income tax, so they don't receive a late filing penalty. And then we'll go in and refile once we get all the documents for no additional charge. It's just one of the, you know, added services that we provide for our clients. And then again, helping clients minimize tax. And for us, what's in it for us with this affiliate program? It's exposure to our brands. You know, if you're on watching today, thanks for watching. Now you know who we are, what we do. And who knows, if you have your own account and you want a second opinion, reach out to us. You know, if there's a client and you sign up for our affiliate program, there's 20% referral fee in it for you. There's a lot of pros to the program. And of course, a comprehensive financial review. There's the sign up. So I'll let you take it away, Jess. I know you're going to share the screen and get into some technical stuff. If anybody has questions, I'll keep an eye in the chat area because we don't have our moderator today. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. Anybody has questions, just shoot them there on the right side. I think there's a chat area. That's the way it shows up on our screen. Just click the chat if you have questions while you're going along. And any questions for Jesse, I'll try and field them for you, Jess, and we'll catch them at the end.
Sounds good. So I'm just gonna share my screen and do a walkthrough really quickly of how to sign up. But last week we went really in depth on this and talked a lot about it, but I like to keep everyone, maybe there's a new face in here today. So this is the link that you're going to be taken to when you go to that website that Rob was just sharing. On here, we've got a video and a button. It's really simple. You just click this button. You can watch the video if you choose to. What this will do is this pops up either a free sign up or a sign in page. Now, the reason that I like explaining this is because if you have ever signed up for a Kartra account, Kartra, like Rob said, is the platform we use to run everything. If you've ever signed up for a Kartra account, whether it was for yourself or through a different affiliate program, then what you're going to want to do is click the sign in button, because then it'll just add this affiliate promo to your existing account already. If you have never signed up for a Kartra account before, you click the free sign up button, fill out the information, click submit down here or create free account. And then from there, you will be able to log into your account. Now to log into your account, you want to go to kartra.com/login, kartra.com/login. That'll take you to the login page where you'll be able to use your username or your email and your password that you created when creating the account. And then once you're in, this is your dashboard. So in here, don't worry about all of these different things you see. Just so you are aware, these are all the different products that you get paid commissions on. But what you want to do is come to promotional link, my link here, click it, your affiliate link, copy one of these two links. They both go, down a similar path. And then what you can do is just send those links to your prospects, your clients, and just make sure that they go through that process. All the websites are built. All the email campaigns are built. Everything is done for you. You don't have to do anything other than get that link, send it to people. And just to give you a quick, brief overview, this is what those pages look like. Really basic, really simple. But as soon as they put their name and information in, then they get some more information. They learn about the process. They learn about the discounts. They learn about the 10-year tax review. And they learn that it costs $1 to become a member. And so, really quick overview on all of that. I
think the most important part about the program is just getting started. Sign up. There's no hidden fees. It's never going to cost you anything to become an affiliate. For the Dollar Tax Club, it is $1. That's on the client side. But as an affiliate, if you're watching this for the reasons we think you are, if you're a mortgage broker, insurance advisor, somebody looking to reach out and onboard clients on the tax side, you have a partner you can work with. And again, we segment all the financial services in that client file. And we're working on programs so that if there is a void with a client, for example, on the mortgage side, right now, we refer that back to the person the referral came in from. So if you're using our links, etc., to advertise some of the services, I'm just going to share some of the posts that our marketing department creates for the mortgage brokers. It's going to take me a second here to open some up. So let's see if I can share my screen. Work some magic here. So there's one of the dozen posts that Alicia in our marketing department created for Colin. Now, Colin posts these on social media, and he's had 4 or 5 leads already, I believe, within the last couple weeks just by posting these. It has a QR code, which doesn't work great on mobile devices, but if it's on somebody's computer screen, they can click on that. That is linked to your affiliate link, or sorry, this one here is click to Colin. So if you're a mortgage broker on here, don't share this QR code with your clients. Colin's going to get those leads. But this QR code is designed specifically, it embeds your affiliate link, and it goes to that landing page that Jesse showed you. One of the first things we do with people that sign up through one of these lead generation programs, we reach out to them, set up a one-on-one call with them. We get access to their CRA account. We can grab all of their CRA documents. We do that for a 10-year tax review. We got over 100 different points that we check on that 10-year review. 9 times out of 10, we find that person money. When we have the follow-up call with them, one of the first questions we ask them, do you own a home? And if you do own a home, who's your mortgage with? Those are two of the first questions we ask on the financial planning side. And if that lead came in this example here from Colin, who's a broker in the Fraser Valley here in BC, Colin gets that referral back. He gets a CC email, and we talk to the client, potential client for Colin on the phone. We say, hey, if you don't have a home and you're thinking about getting a home, we have first-time home buyers programs that we put our clients through, and we match them up with Colin. So if you're a broker on today and you're looking for some of these social media posts, etc., just reach out to us. We create them. Everybody that signs up for the affiliate program, I calculate it might cost us a couple hours work with Alicia and the marketing side. So maybe 2 hours work for us. Every affiliate gets this coming on board. So it's a win-win. And again, we showed you what's in it for us. We're looking for clients. We're looking for exposure. You can create your own affiliate program as a mortgage broker, spend thousands of dollars on the software, millions of dollars for somebody like Jesse to come in and design it for you. But we have it all set up, turnkey.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Jesse, I know you're not done. I know you got lots more, so I'll try not to steal your thunder too much here.
It's all good. No, that was perfect segue into what I want to get into, because what we're going to talk about now is just a couple marketing tips and maybe some things that maybe you know, maybe you don't. I'm not sure, but my goal here is to provide you with some information that you can walk away with and start implementing immediately. Again, that won't cost you anything to do. So with the posts and the ads that Rob was just showing, those are examples of some stuff that you can put out on your social media to potentially attract new clients, get some leads, maybe get some people thinking that weren't on your radar, yesterday, for example. One of the biggest things that I notice with social media is people who don't get a lot of engagement. Maybe they don't get a lot of likes or a lot of comments on their stuff. Social media has been a blessing, but it's also been a curse in the fact that we can share a message with a very large amount of people in a short period of time with minimal effort. However, when you don't get a lot of those engagements, the likes, the comments, the shares, those kind of things, as a human being, that can kind of start to feel like, maybe nobody's seeing this. Maybe nobody cares about what I'm doing. Maybe, things aren't working the way that I thought they were. But at the end of the day, I want to just let everyone know that, just because people don't click the like button or they don't comment on it doesn't mean that they're not paying attention. There's a lot of people out there that are just being silent followers, and maybe the time's not right now. Maybe they're not looking for a mortgage right now, or maybe they're not looking for tax services right now. But tip number one is just be consistent, regardless of whether you're getting the engagement that you wish for or not. Consistency is king. And when you can be consistent and continue to post and continue to provide value, and that's, another tip inside of a tip is make sure that every post you put out, everything you put out on social media is teaching people something, providing value. Because if you're just posting, hey, buy my stuff, come work with me, that gets annoying for people. People want to learn stuff. I have 3 E's is what I always recommend to my clients when I'm talking about posting on social media, creating ads, all of these different components. 3 E's. Number 1 is educate. You want to educate your prospects. You want to educate your audience. Number 2 is elevate. You want to make them feel good, right? You want to make them feel good. If you're bringing them down, they're probably not going to continue following you. Number 3 is entertain. So, doing the funny stuff, or I'm not like a go on TikTok dance kind of guy, but, some people are, and it's entertaining to some people. I guess it's not really my
I know some people would pay to see that, Jess. So maybe we'll send you on some lessons and get you on there one day.
they're gonna have to pay a lot of money for that.
Not enough money in the world.
There's probably a number, but it's a high number. But yeah, educate, entertain, and elevate. Those are the 3 E's. If you can hit 2 of those with every single piece of content that you put out on social media, you are winning. If you hit all 3, then you're winning at a higher level. If you don't hit any of those, then your audience is probably not going to follow you for very much longer. So those would be some of the tips: consistency, the 3 E's, and make sure that you're just, don't worry about the engagement levels that you're getting. That will come with time if you're doing this properly. Tip number 2 is in regards to algorithm. Now, algorithm is definitely not a fun topic. It's not, it's not a sexy topic that everyone wants to talk about on a regular basis. But when you're in the social media game, when you're in the marketing game, lead generation game, when you're in sales, you should at least have a basic understanding of how the algorithm works. And I'll give it to you in its simplest form. If you are consistent and you are providing value, and obviously getting, the engagement is going to boost the algorithm, then your posts will go out to more and more people, right? So the name of the game is to get eyeballs on your product, your service, your ads, your posts, right? And if you're not being consistent and you're not worrying about your algorithm in the back of your mind at least, then you're not really going to get anywhere, because Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all of these platforms, they're based on user experience. And they want to make sure that they're giving the users the best experience. Now, when it comes to algorithm, I'm going to explain this in a way that makes sense, but it's probably a lot more technical than this. But the way that it kind of works is, let's say that there's 2 mortgage brokers that put a very similar post out on social media, and they've got, a very similar type of audience or similar following. What Facebook, Instagram, all these different social media platforms are going to do is they have computers that are going to generate and say, okay, which one of these posts has a higher algorithm score? And whatever one of those posts has a higher, one of those pages has a higher score, they're going to put that post out further to that audience. So your competitors could be killing you, even though you may be doing better content, you might have better stuff. If you're not being consistent, you're not worrying about your algorithm in the back of your mind, you're probably not getting the reach that you would expect. You're probably not getting the eyeballs that you should be. And so it all comes with consistency, time, and just putting in the effort and making sure that you're doing it on a very regular basis. Now, there is a point where you can overdo it. I wouldn't recommend you do like 5 posts a day on your page, because that's too much. But definitely at least 1 a day in the mortgage broker industry. Once a day, you should be putting something out on social media. Now that could be your fan page, that could be your personal profile. They all kind of work the same way. And the cool thing is, once you create 1 post, if you do it in the right format, I always recommend just square photos and a write-up, or, the best lately is videos. If you can get into the reels and, the stories and stuff like that, that's just going to boost your algorithm even more, because social media platforms will always prefer the newer trends, right? And right now, the reels on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, those kind of things, those are what's hot, right? So Facebook, Instagram, they're all going to push what's hot and what the newest features, right? There was a while ago when Facebook Lives came out, where the best way to get exposure and to boost your algorithm was to do a Facebook Live. That's because it was the brand new feature. Now, Reels is the new feature. And until something new comes out, I would, try to do those. They don't have to be the dancing stuff. They don't have to, there's a million different ways you can do it. You can do infographics, you can have words pop up, there's all sorts of different things you can do. But at very minimum, do a square photo with a little write-up where you're taking into consideration those 3 E's, and just make sure that you're consistent with it. Entertain, elevate, and educate. Lost my train of thought for a second. So those would be some of the biggest tips that I could provide to you, just on a, without getting into paid advertising and stuff like that. If you can do those things and just build consistency out of that, the cool thing is also is once you create enough content and once you have enough stuff out there, let's say you create 90 days worth of content where you've got a piece of content for 90 days. The cool thing is you can always go back and reuse it, recycle it. If you put a post out 90 days from now, same post as you put out today, 90 days from now, your audience isn't going to remember that you put that out. They've consumed so much content between now and then that they're not going to remember. Right.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast some mornings. So
yeah, exactly. So it's it might be a short-term sprint to kind of create all of this stuff and get it rolling.
And you can always, Jess, repurpose that content and put a different memo, in the post, right? Change it up slightly. It's not recreating the wheel. It's just, like you said, being consistent.
Consistency is king. That's the number one tip is when you're consistent, you will start to attract those people. So I hope that there was value in that. We could obviously go a lot deeper on a few different topics, but I just wanted to give something that was manageable for people who are maybe not quite using their social media. The third tip that I have for everyone before I pass it back to Rob is make sure that your profiles are set up to win. And what I mean by that is make sure that your profile picture is a good, professional looking picture, not, use. I've seen this literally before, and I'm going to say it on the webinar, but I've seen it where I was working with a real estate agent, and one of his profile pictures on his business page was him shotgunning a beer. And I was like, you might attract some people to want to work with you, but it's probably not the right way to do it. You should probably have a nice professional headshot where you're wearing a suit, maybe a tie, make yourself look presentable and approachable. So that's tip number 1 on that. Tip number 2 on that is make sure your background photo is really good, clean, professional. And there's a couple of things that you can put on there to kind of take it to the next level, which would be make sure you've got your name on there, your contact info, as well as you can put a call to action in there. So, click the link in my bio for, to book a call with me or for more info or whatever the case is, as well as on a business page, you can set up a button. So on your photo, you could have click the button below to, take the next step. You need to tell people what the next steps are. I always tell all of my clients, treat everyone out there like they're in grade 3. You want to make sure that your process, everything that you put out, is so simplified that a grade 3 kid could go through it, which is how I design everything that I put together. That's how the mortgage broker affiliate program for
especially for me, because I always joke around about grade 3 math. That's all taxes. It's adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, and people make it more complex than it is. And I love your comment, Jess, about adding a call to action button. One of my favorite expressions here we got from somebody in the office on the other side of that wall is if you don't ask, you sleep alone. So you have to have a call to action. How are people going to do business with you? One of the great webinars we had was with Jennifer Bolduck. She's a social media marketer, and she had a couple steps to a general social media campaign. Let people know who you are, tell them about your business. Third step is a call to action. Tell them how to do business with you. If you're a mortgage broker, most of the mortgage channels out there now have a simple mortgage application page. Put that link in your post. Different image every week, but put that link week after week after week, and then people will see it. They'll bookmark it. And when it comes time for renewal, guess what's going to happen? A real quick story on a realtor that when I lived in Cloverdale, just a suburb here of Vancouver in the city of Surrey. It's an area called Cloverdale. Had a home there. There was a couple square kilometer radius with homes down by the casino. And this realtor used to come around every month, old school. He'd drop off a magnet. He'd drop off a pen. He'd drop off a notepad every month. And one month he dropped off a little package of toys because he knew we had kids, because he came around every month. He did a full 1 month route. After a month, he came back and started the route again. Never thought nothing of it. My mother was moving out here, so I put a deposit on a pre-sale for a condo. And then I was finally signing the papers. And the lady said to me, do you have a realtor? I guess, they're required to ask, the closing at the sales center. And I thought to myself, if I had a realtor, they would bloody get a commission on this. So I called Kevin Boyle. It was a Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, and he wasn't up. It was his day off. So I went outside. I said, yeah, actually, I forgot to call him. I went outside the office, called him. He was there in 20 minutes. I said, Kevin, thanks for coming around, man, dropping off those toys last month. I said, I'm buying a pre-sale here, put a deposit down for my mother. And, I know you can get a little commission. He was there in 20 minutes. If he hadn't have dropped off 4 months in a row, probably $5 worth of little goodies, he probably got a couple $1,000 commission. He said, man, I'm not ready. I had a rough night last. I said, don't worry. I don't care if you show up in track pants. And he showed up in track pants. He's got a book out. He's got professional images and everything, but he showed up. He put a golf shirt on. You could tell he combed his hair a bit, but you could tell it was a rough night. But again, front of mind is where you're going to get noticed. So everything Jesse's saying here is for real.
Yeah, no, that's a good story. I like it. Again, that just goes to consistency, right? Consistency is what will make you win in the social media game. But yeah, those are my tips. I don't really have anything else to add to it. If you have any questions or you want more information on anything that we talked about, just reach out.
Yeah, I'll put Jesse's email in the chat area. If you're watching on the replay, you don't have the privilege of seeing the chat, but it's Jesse, Jesse at mrinsurance.ca. Jesse at mrinsurance.ca. Reach out. He can help you with all your insurance needs, whether you're in BC or Alberta. And just reach out. Any social media marketing tips as well. Our tax tip for the week here, and just give me a second here. I'll put that in the chat area. And there it is, Jesse at mrinsurance.ca. So tune in every week for more tips like this. This is our tax tip of the week. So many of you don't know, but CRA is phasing out paper returns. They don't offer them at the post office anymore. You can't go in and pick up a box of paper returns to practice on. I guess it was costing them too much money, because we know they don't care about saving trees, the amount of paper they waste, but they want to keep track of everybody digitally. We know that's one of the main reasons, but they're phasing it out. They're slowly phasing out paper returns. And by next year, we're wondering how seniors are going to be able to file returns. Those who don't have a computer, those who don't know how to use a computer, those that don't want to use a computer. I believe this year you could order a copy of a paper return, one single one. They'll mail out one at a time, so don't make any mistakes on it. I like the joke I saw on Facebook just before the end of this tax season. It was picture of a woman drinking. She had a bottle of wine with a full glass, and she was just gulping wine. And she said, I got really drunk this year and did my own tax return, and I'm getting a $4 million refund. So, I don't advise you practice that. But paper returns are going to be phased out. Get on board with the Dollar Tax Club. If you're not sure how to get on board or you don't have a computer, reach out to us. We're still helping those that do have to file paper returns. And that's our tip for the week. But I like your stuff, Jess. Always keep it simple. The KISS rule, keep it simple and simple. We won't use the word stupid, because I think that'll get us in trouble nowadays. But register for upcoming events, mrtaxes.ca/events. I think that'll bring us through to the Q&A. I know we had a couple brokers on. They may have bolted out early, maybe the little bit of stuff that they already know about. But if you're watching this in the replay and you have questions, reach out to us. All the contact info is down below. If you're on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash, bash, and kick it in the you-know-what with that like button. We really appreciate it. it helps us share our vision, minimizing tax, maximizing wealth. Nobody wants to pay more tax, do they? Nobody.
I sure don't.
So that's almost a wrap on this week. We didn't get any questions through it. I was keeping an eye on it.
Everyone, all the brokers ran off to get signed up for the affiliate program, I guess.
There you go. Remember, you got 8 days left till the end of June 2022, or until the next 10 brokers sign up. You get that free Facebook and LinkedIn header designed for you. A couple iterations back and forth with our marketing team. I think they do a pretty good job. I'm really happy with all of our posts. All the brokers have been happy so far on our affiliate program. There is a page where you get a slider up on our mortgage page. So we don't offer mortgage advice. We don't offer mortgage services or referrals. We can't get paid for them, but we do offer that exposure on our website. And again, with 25,000 plus clients going through our website, about 10,000 hits a month, you are going to get some traction. So what's next? What's up on the agenda upcoming weeks? Just anything big on the tech front? Any new launches coming?
Well, I think we have some stuff in the works for the NOA services and the affiliates that are signed up. Not sure what we want to release on that quite yet or not, but
yeah, with the NOA services, we've reverted back to offering those directly as a service. Well, we're not allowed to do it anymore. Explicit direction from CRA. Receive the phone call directly from the e-file license department. So we put a quash on that. And now, if you have clients that need documents, hey, if they're a client of ours, CRA says we have the green light. So they come on board with us, sign an engagement letter, put a deposit down for the tax services next year. And we go through that 10-year tax review for them. It's all included, all for $1. Simple as that.
Simple.
Okay, let's queue up the exit video. If we don't have any more questions here in the chat area, that's it for another week. Week number 24. Two more webinars until we hit the half-year mark. It's been a blast so far. So many changes in the industry with COVID coming to a wrap and working remotely with clients and, moving our office, getting hooked up with Jesse, getting the affiliate program officially launched on a tech platform. Kartra again is our back end. It's exciting. A lot of people are struggling, looking for work. So many people unemployed. We haven't stopped.
It is exciting. And it just goes to show, if you're always evolving, you're never going to be out of work.
That's it. I'm going to end it up with a little video. This is a CRA video with Mike, how to get access to your CRA account. So you can, as a broker, share this video, share this webinar with clients. Tell them to fast forward to the end if you're on YouTube, if you're watching it on the replay and you share the link. But this is a CRA video, how to access your CRA account. Enjoy, and we'll see everybody next week.
This is Mike. Mike likes to do things the easy way. Recently, Mike read that My Account, the Canada Revenue Agency's secure portal, lets Canadians across the country view and manage their tax and benefit affairs quickly, conveniently, and securely, all online. Mike thinks this seems like a good idea. So, he found a quiet spot on his lunch break and engaged the power of technology to help him manage his tax and benefit information. With a few clicks of his mouse and a few strokes of his keyboard, Mike began registering for My Account. Mike started at the My Account webpage at canada.ca/my-CRA-account. Mike has the option of choosing from 2 ways to register for My Account. He can register and create a CRA user ID and password, or he can log in using a sign-in partner. Mike uses online banking on a regular basis, so he chooses to use the sign-in partner option. He logs in with the information that he already uses with his bank, making his experience that much easier. After entering a few details to ensure his privacy is protected, like his social insurance number, date of birth, current postal code, and an amount from his last tax return, Mike has instant, secure access to some of his tax and benefit information, like the status of his tax return and a summary of his notice of assessment. He can also sign up for online mail. Within a week or 2, Mike will receive a letter in the mail from the CRA with his CRA security code. Mike can also call the CRA to get his code earlier. Once Mike enters this code, he will have full access to even more information through My Account, including details about his tax returns and benefits. Now, Mike can do everything from updating his address, to checking on the status of his refund, to printing proof of income, to setting up direct deposit, and much more. He can also log in and check some of his information on the go using the My CRA web app. Now that's easy. If Mike used his security code to fully register for My Account, he can also use the CRA's autofill My Return service when he files online using certified software that includes that feature. Autofill My Return automatically fills in certain parts of his income tax and benefit return. What could be easier? But Mike thinks the best thing about My Account is that he can access the information he needs anytime, anywhere. Perfect for someone with such a busy life. Make your life easier and be like Mike. Sign up for My Account. You'll have access to the CRA's full suite of self-service options and see firsthand how the CRA is delivering on its commitment to client-focused service. Find out more at canada.ca/my-CRA-account.